Hey, look, I've got Isla on my main lobby, so of course I'm gonna use her as my introduction for both of the tier lists. What is? Okay. Um. Anyway. Okay, this is distracting me. Stop. We are going to be looking at the weapon tier list. Okay. Give me. Hold up.
I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it.
Nah, in all seriousness, let's get things out of the way. So, tier list. We've already done the Gina tier list. I've kind of already classed her on where I deem her fit. Now we're going to be looking at the weapons tier list. Obviously, with the weapons tier list, it's going to be predominantly looking into the daggers and where we're going to claim them. We do have to move some weapons around. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And I'm also going to factor in a movement for the SR, because as you guys know, when it comes to SR weapons, I'm hoping you guys are investing and working on them, because the next set of weapons that I am going to be looking to craft that I need to actually put higher up on the tier list is going to be Anna's weapon. Whoa, oh wait, oh my, I was about to have a panic attack. I was like, wait, what's going on here? So I mean, we've got a whole plethora of weapons, but this badass weapon is in here. So this is probably going to be my next weapon, purely because Anna for Guild Boss and this weapon, it's going to be clutch. Really, really clutch. Anyway, so let me actually start making some changes and moves. So, Anna's weapon, I'm literally just going to put it right there, just because of how clutch that's now going to be for the Guild Boss. This was a meme, so I'm just going to put that back, because that's where it deems fit. Being the SS tier for the West Wind, it's not going to be S+. We're not gonna, you know, especially now it's not going to be S+. Now, the changes is that this badass of a weapon, with the recent buff that it got, it really is that freaking good. It really is. This demon longsword, they have outdone themselves with the buffs, and they've made it one hell of a good weapon. Now, the only way this is one hell of a good weapon is you have it at A3, right? If it's not at A3, it's S tier. If it's at A3, it's SS tier. Because keep in mind, the weapon needs to be at A3, so that way you're not you're not kind of stuck behind the whole guaranteed, or no, you're not stuck behind the whole you needing a counter attack, because yeah, with the A3 it basically makes it so that the counter attack isn't required. So when the user uses lightning, it applies the Storm of White Flames effect regardless of whether or not the user performs a successful counter attack. The damage of Storm of White Flames increases by 30%, wind damage increased by 10% while Storm of White Flames is active. So this is kind of where it opens up for this longsword to be an absolute behemoth of a weapon. Alright, so let's just get that out of the way. So that is one of the changes that we're making, putting it up there, because it is now a viable, fantastic West Wind weapon. We'll get Gina's weapon out of the way, so universally it's just giving you the attack increase. So yeah, I mean it's good, it's alright, you know. I'll put it kind of in the middle of things, and then the remaining part of it is more for Gina, where she gets the buff. So overall it's just at a bit of an attack. Obviously you get it to 12% attack increase, so you know, there's that. Now, the daggers themselves, where are we going to be placing them? I mean, I feel like it's a fairly easy one on how things are, and with how people have been utilizing these badass of weapons, of course. A5, these have been very, very dominant, even for the build-up and the lead-up into releasing these weapons. The one thing which I've always said in terms of giving its title, to say it is a pure DPS type weapon. To be fair, the developers have been on a one hell of a hot streak of just producing DPS weapons, right? With the Phoenix Soulbow, with both the spears, so that's the fire element covered, that's the dark element covered. We've got the free-to-play light spear weapon, which is again another fantastic DPS weapon. And now we've got the wind being covered. So I think, wait, what typing is not covered? Water. And that, more than likely, the DPS water weapon is probably going to be releasing in December. Or if they want to release it in November, they can do so. But in December, we know water element is going to be catered to, since that's what is next in line. Potentially, maybe, possibly, unless things change. But from what we know from Alpha, that could be the case on that one. But with the previous lineups of weapons, you know, there's a bit of a theme that you know, that's been going on. And I think it's fair to say that they have not dropped the ball so far, because the Phoenix Soulboy for the fire element, crazy good. The free-to-play light spear weapon, again, crazy good, you know. And then obviously recently I've just managed to max out this A5, and I also said that, you know, this is kind of like the step up from the scythe, right? It's the more the evolved version. So that, with obviously the Moon Shadow dagger weapons, of course, that's kind of like the more evolved, the one step up from the previous combinations to what kind of ran a solo leveling, being the plum sword and the scythe. So again, with these DPS weapons, they are really taking the forefront of things. And now with the release of these daggers, no, they truly are, once again, taking the forefront of the wind element. Not to say that the Westwind aren't bad. I mean, the Westwind are still freaking good, but to those that have the daggers at A5, it's being more catered to, just because of how much more damage you're gaining out of it. The crits are insane. And just the quickness, since obviously there's no charge up to it. You just kind of like it's kind of like a burst impact, right? Super quick. But with that being said, I think it's fairly easy, and you know, I'm pretty sure we all know where this is going to be leading to, because as I've said, we've been in this situation before. Look at where all the DPS weapons are at right now. They're literally one below the weapons that literally link with any other weapons, right, in terms of combo. So it's kind of like, we know what we're going to be putting this. The wind element is cracked right now with where they're at. In terms of damage, in terms of the combination with, predominantly with the dark element. I mean, you can also throw in the grimoire, that's also an optional. But yeah, it's crazy to see on where the wind element overall has come at, because it is just stacked in power. Weapon, let's go! Oh my god! Oh my god! Well, I think this is a beautiful way to just do the tier list video. Holy, yes, boys, we are getting there. Oh my god! Look, go. And this is exactly how it's supposed to be. Beautiful on its tier list, giving it a very, very high tier, because it deserves to be there, to now get it to A3. Ooh, yo! Oh my god, what are the chances? So that is now... Where am I with this? Oh my god. Enhances. So that's increasing the damage of Crackling Thunder by 5% for every 10 strength points, up to 150. And then obviously with the Concentrated Lightning, stack that up to 20. And then I will, was it 2 instances? I gain applying Lightning Rush when the user uses Crackling Thunder and consumes 1 instance of Lightning Rush. Skill damage increase of 150. Alright, boys. That is it. I can't believe that, bro. On the tier list video too? What are the chances?